Hello, this is John again, advocating for myself in this human rights violation that I'm trying to expose. It's not nice doing this in public. I have an audience sometimes, but I hope you can hear me. I want to take this time to make some certain facts regarding the individuals responsible, the individual actors responsible for the situation that was implemented by the source of this human rights violation in Binghamton, New York. We have two of my cousins, Matthew Kehoe and my cousin Bill Kehoe, RBC Wealth Management, and a law office in Utica, New York, Gorman, Watchwitz, Gorman, and Schmidt. Mike Kehoe was on board, and he was an actor, and he, all these people, Mike and to a lesser degree my cousins were pretty much aware of what was going on. They were aware that, and they had communications with the people doing this. Number one, the structure involved using my funds to keep me at poverty level while my brother embezzled from me, and have my funds pay for the housing that was totally a operational environment, meaning anyone living in there knew that this was going on. They had gag rules, and the neighboring adjacent apartments were commandeered, maybe paid for. I don't know. I'm not an investigator. These are questions that need to be answered, I think. But just the first apartment at 260 Washington Ave didn't last long. It was 3 to 4 months from late December 2006 until April 2007. And the second apartment is a very good model of how this source operates. They colluded with the landlords were 100% on board. Coolidge property of Broome County and the office of 9 Oak Street, and later in 2010 and late 2009 their Johnson City office were aware and met with these people and allowed this to happen. Everybody at 11 Arthur Street knew the situation. The whole block, to varying extents, had gag rules and were visited by these people, especially the neighboring apartments. Stores in the area were used and were in communication with the source of this. So they had a outpost where they lived, actually, or something. But that was a nightmare because my apartment was entered. What the protocol was, when I left, they would come in and disturb recent things that I would be occupied with: newspapers, writing letters, books that I was reading, material that I was listening to on a CD. Anything would be tampered with, and that took place from 2007 all the way to the very end. And there were episodes of grand theft, 3 of them. I have talked about this before, and the grand theft just out of they tampered with much of my source material that I used for my MA in London. And they not only tampered with, they stole, they extracted from my apartment huge numbers of articles and my own work and draft papers that I had written. Needless to say, my computer was taken, and my creative writing was taken. Luckily, I had discs, and some of the creative writing I put on the internet. I lost my dissertation and would have to go to school for that if I wanted a copy of it. And the majority of books, all but the material that I used to do my MA and some miscellaneous items were taken. So this is like $300 with 300 to 400 books. The CDs, 400 CDs, probably more. Just taken out by March. It was in March of 2008. Okay, I'm running out of time here, but I just want to point to this fact. The Human Rights Commission of the UN says gross human rights violations, referring to violations of civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights. The rights that these fall into are my social, economic, and civil rights. My social rights are totally gone. My economic rights, they have destroyed everything in terms of resources, ability to acquire resources through employment, and my civil liberties and rights are eroded. And you can check my blog where they use these weapon systems. Check the RH 2977 Dennis Kucinich State Preservation Act, and you can broaden your search from that and some Sonoma University U.S. electromagnetic weapons and human rights. Now they use these weapon systems to invade my space and have common citizens to harass, basically. And they take cues and they're told what to do, and they are just actors. They don't have any idea of what they say, what it means to me sometimes. And this is just a style of proxy harassment. This has taken place to some extent in Shaoyang University and Shaoyang City in late 2003, late 2004, I'm sorry, and then it took place in Guangzhou from late 2005 to onward, and it has it happens to varying extents. At the same time, these weapons are used to approach my flesh. Okay, I don't have much time, but I wanted to refer to Coolidge Rental, Coolidge property of Binghamton, New York, and the names I have put on the internet. Take care.